Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and guess what? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's us, yeah.
That's what we're doing. Okay, so we go from small to big. Oh, it's a miracle. Whew. But anyway, here we are.
Oh, my goodness.
Dr.
Was it
Fatpacker.
close?
Dr. Fatpacker, we got a problem below.
I can see that. Oh, my goodness. What happened?
Good Lord, it must be near Thanksgiving, but or not Thanksgiving. Halloween. Halloween.
Canadian
Oh,
Thanksgiving, maybe, but yeah.
well, folks, anyway, what do we do? This is a joke-a-thon. We tell hysterically funny jokes. You laugh, we make millions of dollars, and so it's a lovely thing. I just put the bugler away. There we go. So anyway, to my left, my right. But anyway, Dr. Fatpacker, say hello.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today. We're having a lot of fun here. Jawohl.
Yes. Now below us, are you Friar Schmuck?
I am filling in for Friar Schmuck today. Yes, I
Oh,
am. Yes.
Who
I am the
are you?
ghost of Friar Schmuck future.
Well, whoever you are, say hello.
Hello, everybody. I hope you have a great time.
We can see his mouth. Anyway, let's start. It's joke after joke after joke. Go for it.
now I tell you, I have a funny limerick that I'm going to tell you. This will be very funny, I think. So, God's plan made a hopeful beginning, but man spoiled his chances by sinning. We trust that the story will end in God's glory, but at present, the other side's winning.
Well, there you go.
Hey.
By golly, Mr. Skeleton, tell us a joke.
Well, my grandfather actually invented the hot air balloon.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And it was such a success, he tried to follow it up by inventing the cold air balloon.
Oh,
But that never took off.
oh,
oh,
oh, that is so bad. Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, this past weekend, it was
yeah.
my girlfriend Bambi's. It was her birthday.
Oh,
Oh.
So I decided to have fun with her, right? So I took off all my clothes. I wrapped myself in cellophane, put a red bow on top of my head, and walked into her room. And I said, Bambi, what do you think? You know what she said?
No.
great tell.
She says, I can clearly see you're nuts, is what
Ah.
she said.
No.
Anyway, Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my goodness, that was pretty good though. Listen, so this English teacher asked the class, "Then does a book become a classic?" One student put his hand up and he says, "Well, then people who haven't read it start to say that they have."
Oh.
English
Oh,
teacher, English
Uh,
class, they always say that they've read the book, but they really haven't. You know, these
oh.
are wasted on you. I can see that already.
Well, I'm old. I'm old. Friar Schmuck, go for it.
well, I just hate sitting in traffic because I always get run over.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey guys, I'm so old.
how old are you?
Thank you. I'm so old that when I was young, McDonald's had only sold 17 hamburgers. That's how old I
Oh,
am. Yeah, Dr. Fatpacker.
that's pretty old. Oh, so listen, I was at this bar. I always go to this bar. So while I'm
You?
sitting there, this man walks in and he looked like he was worrying about something. And he said the other day he went into a florist shop and asked for potted geraniums. Yeah. The shop was out, but the clerk suggested chrysanthemums. And the man goes, "No, they won't do. I promised my wife I'd water her geraniums while she was away."
Oh.
Oh.
Obviously,
Oh, I thought there was more to the joke, but I mean, I got that one.
you got what a laugh, God damn it. Bonka.
Okay.
Friar Schmuck.
Did you hear about the two whales that walked into a bar?
No.
No.
And the first one said, and the other one said, "Hey, shut up, Steve, you're drunk."
Oh,
Did you get that one?
yeah,
Hey, why
yeah,
did the
two
chicken go to the
bales.
seance?
Yeah.
Didn't
Speaking
like that
of
one. Why
drinking,
did the chicken go to the seance?
I drink excessively, as you guys know. And
Oh, yeah.
the other day, I went to my doctor for my annual physical, and he asked for a urine sample. And
Oh,
when I gave it to him, there was an olive in it. That's what there was, an olive.
oh my goodness. There.
Hey, you can't win them all. Anyway, it's your turn.
So I was making a house call the other day when I went into the patient's room, but I came downstairs and I asked for a screwdriver. 5 minutes later, I walked back down and I said, I need a can opener. A few minutes after that, I demanded a chisel and a hammer. The wife looks at me and she goes, "Please, doctor, what's wrong with my husband?" When I said, "Well, I don't know yet. I can't get my bag open."
Oh, I got that one. Very good. Indeed. Friar Schmuck.
Surprise.
Hey, you know why the chicken went to the seance?
No, pray tell.
To get to the other side.
Oh, the seance to get to the other side.
Oh.
He'll get that in about 10
Oh,
minutes.
yeah? Why did the chicken cross the playground? Huh?
Why?
To get to
Why?
the other slide. Get it, folks? Oh, that's terrible. Go ahead.
Oh, my favorite road sign is falling rocks. When I always think, what exactly am I supposed to do with that information? They may as well have a sign saying random accidents ahead, or life's a lottery, or maybe be lucky. Falling rocks doesn't help me.
Falling rocks, right?
Okay, your turn.
That was wasn't that a
We can
rock?
throw that one away.
That was a rock group from the 70s?
Yeah, that's it. Falling rocks.
Exactly. Friar Schmuck.
Hey, I knew a guy that got killed by a falling piano. They held a very low key funeral.
Really?
Say it again. The whole joke.
I knew a guy that got hit by a falling piano.
Yes?
Yeah, they're going to have a low key funeral.
A low-key funeral. Well, anyway, here's a famous quote from Joan Rivers.
Oh, pray.
She says, "My sex life is so bad."
How bad
is it?
It is so bad that she says when she wants to be jumped, she has to call AAA. Is what she has to do. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Now look I don't know if I should have done this, but I'm going to share this with you. You know, I was in McDonald's drive-through this morning. This young lady behind me leaned on her horn and started mouthing something because I was taking too long to place my order. So when I got to the first window, I paid for her order along with my own. The cashier must have told her what I'd done because we moved up and she leaned out her window and waved to me and mouthed, "Thank you," you know? Obviously embarrassed that I had repaid her rudeness with kindness. When we got to the second window, I showed them both of the receipts and took her food too. Now she has to go back to the end of the queue and start all over again.
That is a beautiful thing. Okay. Friar Schmuck, go for it.
You know, I went to my doctor and I said, "Doc, help me. I'm addicted to social media." And you know what the doc told me?
No.
Pray tell.
Yeah, he said, "Sorry, I'm not following you."
I'm not.
Oh. Ouch.
Well, here's an old one that kind of piggybacks off yours. I went to my psychiatrist and I said, "Doc, what's wrong with me?" He says, "At nighttime, I have these dreams. Swirling around and above me are a whole bunch of car mufflers. What's wrong with me, Doc?" And the doc said, "I have no idea, but you look exhausted." Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, speaking of the
Hold it.
hospital,
Hold it.
what?
Dr.
What?
Fatpacker,
Yeah.
this is your last one.
Oh, well, this has happened the other day in the hospital where my nurse handed my patient a urine sample container, right? And she said, the bathroom's over there. Well, a few minutes later, the patient came out of the bathroom. He said, thanks, and handed her back an empty container. And she goes, was ist los? She's a little German too. He goes, oh, there was a toilet in there, so I didn't need this after all.
Oh, anyway, we're done with the jokes, folks, but we're not done at all because now, just between the three of us, we have points of conversation, right? I actually
Oh,
I have the sheet, Doctor.
Okay.
oh, very good.
It's a freaking miracle. Here we go. So, all right, you ready, check, guys?
Ready?
You are a psychiatrist. All
Ooh,
right. You're meeting a new client, all right, who comes
Yeah.
in dressed as Santa Claus and is hoing all over the place continuously. So the question is, how do you handle this? What do you say or do with this new client,
Hmm.
Doctor?
Oh, Val, I'm going to tell you right now, meine Freund Dr. Freud told me that you should always go along with the fantasy, you know? So I asked him about the weather at the North Pole. I said, you know, how is Mrs. Claus? You know, and the elves, are they okay? Oh, and how about the reindeer? Well, and then I'd ask about what happened to that bike you promised me in 1959?
Oh, that was the perfect thing to ask, by golly. Friar Schmuck, how would you handle it? You're a psychiatrist. A guy comes in dressed as Santa Claus. How do you work with this guy? What do you do?
Well, I think the first thing I would do is take him to a bookstore and get him a good self-elf book.
A
Oh,
elf book. Oh,
Uh,
that's beautiful. Okay, what I would do, I would say, look, Santa Claus, first of all, shut the hell up, right? Number two, I would say it's October. It's not December 25th. So, sir, I want you to get your fat ass back into your sleigh and get the hell out of here. That's what I would say.
oh my goodness.
Well, anyway, folks, we're awfully glad that you contacted, you watched and laughed. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. By golly.
Oh,
We
what?
invite, don't we, guys? We invite a famous celebrity to be on our very next video. So, we're going to invite that hysterically funny comedian Goldie Hawn to be on our very next video. So, Goldie,
Ooh,
you are going to be on Funny Old Guys, but I have to caution you that you have only 24 hours, Goldie, to get back to us at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And if you don't, Goldie, get back to us in 24 hours, you're going to go into the trash bin. So,
oh,
this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. We steal everything you see and hear today, passing it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
I'm telling you, if it was me, I'd give her a couple extra hours just in case, you know.
Ah,
But anyways, this is Dr. Fatpacker saying auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Oh, before you go, please do us a favor and look down at the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice and we'd appreciate it. Also, if you have friends that you want to tell about our little fun get-together here, send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. When we will send you some of these fancy dancy business cards, it has our YouTube address on it. You can share those with your friends and we would all have fun together and laugh.
and there we go. And Friar Schmuck, you look very strange, kind of peaked and worn out, but say goodbye to our lovely boys and girls audience.
goodbye, everybody. I'll be seeing you.
I'll be seizing you. Get it, folks. Now, oh, wait a minute. I lost my button.
Oh, no.
Where's my
Oh.
button? Where's my button? Hang on.
I don't know, but you better keep talking because we're moving on here to other things,
Next
yeah?
time, use a zipper. Yeah.
The button's not there, but I think I got it. Are you ready?
Yeah, look
Everybody
for the
wave
one that's
goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you down the
Bye.
road. It's been a stinking pleasure.